Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all honor and glory to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai. And also, I want to thank the Ottawans in Sons of Thunder. Thank you so very much for bringing us into this truth, starting up this camp, and making it so that we're able to help push this word and spirit and truth to the rest of the flock. Also, so I'm going to give you guys double honors. Then on top of that, I make these little adjustments. I also just want to say shalom. So all the Akim and Akwat out there, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua Barakatah, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua Shamartha. I'm making these videos for you guys on the Patreon page because I believe that you guys who are truly the supporters of this truth that we have at this camp, Sons of Thunder, you guys deserve a little bit more. So with that being said, I'm going to bring out a few things, just to have a little quick discussion. All right. So let's start off always with Romans 10:1. Brethren, my heart's desire and prayer for God, to God for Israel, is that they might be saved. So I would just like to once again welcome you all to my little stream that I have, that we can actually have some discussions. We can talk a little bit and discuss what's going on in Israel. We set up podcasts. We try to do things in the streets. We try to have multiple different venues so that we're able to share with our fellow brothers and sisters who's out there. And also doing the work, but also just want to learn some more. You might not be able to get into the streets. So you're always trying to find different ways of learning, besides just waiting for a Friday class or for the latest videos to drop. So what I want to talk to you all about is, and if y'all want to follow along, you can, is that about these curses. The curses are real. These curses are really serious. The curses are not to be played with. People are really thinking that just because they believe that this 400-year prophecy is done and gone, that everything's supposed to just stop, finito, right off the bat. Not so much. Find that anywhere where it says, I am going to turn off what I have started. And then you will be having yourself a great time. Because if that's the case, then why would he need to redeem you? Because then if the curse is not on you, that means you would be in your power, which means you should be on top. Well, obviously we're not. We're still going through. He hasn't redeemed us yet. So obviously the curses are still here. So this video is for those who are still under these curses. And the curses are serious. These curses are painful. The curses hurt. All right. Now, I want to try to keep you long. I'm trying to keep it short and sweet. But I want to bring out some more other curses other than what you've been seeing in Deuteronomy 28. The way the curses has been out here, we as Israel, we think it's just sometimes when you wake up, you're like, man, I'm going to have a wonderful day today. And all of a sudden, out of the blue, random things just start to happen. We know that things are happening because he might be trying you. Don't get me wrong. You might be having to get some leaven out of you. But at the same time, we're still in these curses. So this was some of these other curses that could possibly be out here other than Deuteronomy 28. So I'm going to pull up in the Apocrypha. We can go to Baruch. Let's start with chapter 3 first. All right, we're going to Baruch 3 and 8. 3 and 8. And it started out as, behold, we are yet this day in our captivity. As some I saw, we are. Where thou hast scattered us for a reproach and a curse, and to be subject to payments, according to all the iniquities of our fathers, which departed from the Lord our God. That is true. And this is why when you can read this, and it says, we're subject to payments. We are paying back for what we've done, but at the same time, it's like we're in a society where we're working to pay bills. We're not even working to live. We're working not even to survive. We're working just to pay bills. You get a job, a better paying job, get a bonus, all this to pay a bill. Once the bill's paid, then what happens? you might go out there and spend again, or another bill's gonna come up. For instance, I was on my way home, and as soon as I pull up to the garage, I hit the garage door button. My garage door breaks. The cable snaps. That wasn't planned for. That wasn't budgeted. I already have a budget set to the side to take care of certain things at certain times of the month. And now this just happened. Now I gotta sit here and save up just to be able to fix this. Things happen. Sometimes you just say, oh, timing, age, different things like that. I get it. We'll continue. Let's go to chapter 4 now. We're going to go to 4 and we're going to do 6. You were sold to the nations, not for your destruction, but because you moved God to wrath. You were delivered unto the enemies, for ye provoked him that made you by sacrificing unto devils and not to God. I don't know what you really else you want to get out of that. We're living in the land of our captivity with our enemies. You see what they're doing to our brothers and sisters in the streets. You see how they treat you in the prison systems. They're just manhandling us any kind of way they want to. They're changing everything. They're changing the way Medicare is. Hell, you can barely get Medicaid. They want to stop food stamps. They want to stop everything. All of the different ways that they try to claim that is for us is really not really for us. It's really for them. But they're just going to abuse us. And they know they create the laws against us. We all know that. But that's another story. Let's go to 16. Verse 16. These have carried away the dear beloved children of the widow and left her that was alone, desolate, without daughters. Yeah, they snatched us away. But the same thing in this day and age, what they got to do? You want to survive, what are you going to be end up doing? You're going to join the military. I know I did. I served 10, Most High willing. He said, look, it's time for you to get on out. I got different plans for you. All praises. Look where I am now. I served 10 years in the Air Force. I had to make some changes. Here I am. And not only did this happen, you still got people going to the prison system over small, menial things, minimum stuff, and people going to prisons. Not even going to discuss the Me Too, who just going there just picking on people to send to prisons, but it's our people. Go figure on that one. All right, and 26. There you go. This is still chapter 4, but this is verse 26. My delicate ones have gone rough ways and were taken away as a flock, caught of the enemies. We are in some rough ways. We're in some rough times right now. You know, and I pray, let me turn this light on real quick. It's like, hold on, I'm blind and everything. There we go. It got a little dark outside from the weather. But we have truly gone some rough ways. Life is not easy. This is not cake. We think it is because you think you are out of these curses. You think you're not in slavery no more, which we still are. We're just having the time of our lives right now because you think because people out there rapping, they're playing sports, things is good. You think you can make that dollar real nice and real quick. Just saw on the video this last night with my wife and I that they turn around and they're known to overcharge you about $48,000 for a house. That's it. That hell, most of the time they won't even try to tell you or won't even qualify you. None of this stuff is even supposed to be easy, you know. But the whole point of this is for you to be able to understand that there's more than just these kind of curses I'm just showing you. All right. So let me slide on over to my Bible. Go ahead and get Isaiah 42 and 22. Isaiah 42 and 22. Y'all gotta be quick on the sword. But this is a people robbed and spoiled. They are all of them snared in holes, and they are hid in prison houses. They are for a prey, and none delivereth. For a spoil, and none saith restore. We in these prisons right now, they show it down in the Mississippi. And granted, you got some people trying to, a couple of rich people trying to say, all right, we're going to sue and all this other stuff. They don't give a damn. That's one prison. That's just one prison that someone just have to have a cell phone. What do you think they're doing in the rest of the prison when people don't have cell phones? Doing the same thing. But does anyone go around and checking all the prison systems? No. We still the majority in the prison systems. They still don't get the good food. They don't get good treatment. But they use you again another way as slavery, so you can do work, cheap labor. And then the thing is, look it up online and see what other businesses is invested in these prisons for them to make money. That's a sweatshop. But no one pays attention to that because, for one, we are busy. Two, we in that captivity. So we're really like, wow, I'm just really worried about myself when we shouldn't be. We should be worried about all of Israel. But at the same time, you be thinking, well, the hell they in prison? Do their thing. They must have done something to earn it. No, not always. Our people are taken sometimes and lied on. Think about it. All right. Let's stay in Isaiah. I got a few more things in Isaiah. Let's go to chapter 3, verse 12. Let's see what this one says. I'm just bringing out some from my list that I have. 3 and 12. Isaiah 3 and 12. As for my people, children are their oppressors. True. You have kids running around wild. You got kids you see in the store losing their mind, going crazy, doing whatever they want to do. Saying, I want this, I want that. Now the system is made that the kid don't like anything. Don't like the way you talk to them, spanking them. They're going to call, I can't even think of the name, CPS or something like that. They're going to call these people to come and take your kid. No, they're going to come and arrest you, and then they're going to go kick it somewhere else. You see what I'm saying? Does that make any sense? I just had something right now. That came in the mail. Oh, for my son. He brought it home. 7 years old. Talking about we're going to have a class, or someone's going to come in and teach your kids on if you don't want to participate. It's about if something was to happen to your child or whatever from child abuse and different things like that. We're going to teach them how to identify these things and what they should and should not do. I would say, yeah. But at the same time, you might be implanting something into my child's head. I'm not even there to watch them. And then my child going to take that as, yeah, this is what happens. Now, my child is on the spectrum, all right? He doesn't really articulate exactly what's wrong with him. He mixes his words up. When he really want to say left, he might go right. When he says whatever, he still says, for guys, hers or she. You see what I'm saying? Instead of saying he gets them backwards. So could you imagine my son being some kind of his mood, going through what he's going through, and all of a sudden a teacher random come in and say, hey, son, are you okay? What's wrong? Did your parents do this? And then you know how they start to coax them. And when they start coercing them, what they gonna start doing? Oh, yeah. This is exactly what happened when it ain't really happened. Come my son will go along with anything. He's just a loving kid. He don't really know. So think about it. You might be setting yourself up for this. Not all things is good to be taught to your children unless it should be you teaching them. All right? Continue. And women rule over them. Not even going to touch that subject. You know what's going on. The women rule over everybody. Me Too movement. You got some of the ones that's going around purposely getting people in trouble. Certain people in trouble. Rich black men in trouble. You got people out there right now trying to say, oh, all black men cheat. Come on now. And then you want to blame the slavery just from that. People, Israel, we got to understand something. Yes, we're under curses, but we don't need to add to it. We don't need to make the enemy even look better than what they are. And we know they don't look good at all. But yet we keep making ourselves on purpose look bad. We need to cut this out. All right? So, keep going. My people, they which lead thee, cause thee to err, and destroy the ways of thy past. Con, I have another one for you. Let's go ahead and get verse 16. Then through 25. That's when he says he's going to take the thing from the women, but I don't want that one. But keep that one for yourselves. That's a good one. Chapter 3, verse 16 through 25. But I'm going to go to Isaiah 4 and 13. Therefore, my people are gone into captivity because they have no knowledge, and their honorable men are famished, and their multitude dried up with thirst. We're missing this word. We're truly missing this doctrine right here that we need. When they took that away from us, we didn't know what to do. And then on top of that, we don't have no knowledge because we had no way of learning it. They try to teach us what they want us to know because we ain't speak Latin, we ain't speak English. We knew Hebrew. So we're trying to have an understanding, and all you know is you getting smacked in the back of your head and hit it with these whips. What's happening out here today? Let's be spiritual. What's going on right now with this today? Therefore, my people gone to captivity, which we are. We go to work every day because they have no knowledge. The honorable men are famished. We got to work for somebody we don't like. We got to sit here and take from CEOs and everybody else who thinking they know something for us and for our people. And guess what ended up happening? We're working with someone else, making them rich while we go home and we got to save our money just to be able to take care of something that's going to take us a month or two to save. Even our honorable men having to have a regular job. Maybe got to get 2 jobs just to take care of his family. We're having issues right now in Israel. But what are we supposed to be doing? We don't know what to do. All you got to do is stay in this book. That's about the best advice I can get you. But at the same time, we're thirsty. That's how come so many people are starting to turn from the truth and get out of these churches. We're real thirsty for this. Let me give you another one. What's one you probably haven't thought about? Nehemiah. Get this out. I can't see my pages. Really? And I want to get 1 and 8. Oh, that's not what I want. I think I actually wrote that down wrong. Slovakia. Sure did. I wrote it down wrong. Okay, that's not even close. Well, really, you can still use it, but we all know we already scattered among the nations. I'll read it anyway. Remember, I beseech thee, the word that thou commandest thy servant Moses, saying, if ye transgress, I will scatter you abroad among the nations. Yeah, we're all over the place. And we're getting smacked. Look at Puerto Rico right now, getting waxed. Because we are not enemy palm under their thumb of oppression, tearing us up. And let me go ahead and jump to what's a good one? Is it Zechariah? Yeah. Let's go to Zach. Try to make this real quick. I'm trying to keep them long because I know everybody got better things to do to sit here and listen to me. But we are trying to post a lot of videos so everyone get the opportunity to see more of the different brothers of Israel out there, especially from this camp. All right, Zechariah 11 and 5. All right. Whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty. And they that sell them say, blessed be the Lord, for I am rich, and their own shepherds pity them not. Sure don't. I own shepherds, I own church, I own everything. You know, they ain't worried about that. They're trying to get their paper up. They really are. But think about it. Whose possessors that slay them and hold themselves not guilty. We know exactly what that is. That's still happening right now. These are other curses besides Deuteronomy 28. We are getting handed to us, hand over fist, a lot. But right now, the world's getting some of these curses too. He's starting to punish them. And plagues are getting out there. Famine is coming. Pay attention and get ready, Israel. You got the coronavirus. You have riots in the street. You got the earthquakes going off. You have fires. You got rain, hail. Australia is almost gone. There's almost nothing left of Australia. But I'm not going to keep you guys much longer, but I'm going to give you these. You can go ahead and look up Lamentations 4, 17 through 19. Lamentations 1, 3 through 5. Jeremiah 29, verse 4 through 9. Jeremiah 22, 13. And I also have Ezekiel 12, 15 through 16. Check those out on your own time. When you get opportunity, just check them out. But see how your life corresponds. Like when certain things start to happen, I'm gonna bring a lesson about this. I'm gonna bring it out one of these days. Most I want that when you have issues, when you're going through some things, not just the trials to test your faith, but when you realize you're under a certain type of curse, and it keeps look and see which one it is, and find it in the book. Use the book as a reference. Once you do that and identify that curse, then you can have an understanding that maybe he chose you. Because if he ain't dealing with you, you probably not in no curses. That means he ain't gonna mess with you at all. That's why you have to really pay attention to Israel. It's hard. It's rough out there. All right. You take care of yourself. You do what you need to do. You study. Stay in his word. Keep pushing. Stay prayed up. Repent. Turn from your evil, wicked ways. All right. Face the east. Lament. Tell everyone around you. But it's you. It's your walk. The path is narrow. All right. But you can fall off. It's not wide. But you can walk that path. Be careful out there, Israel. And pray for your neighbor. Love your neighbor. Keep watch over everyone. Talk. Be friends. Not social media. Be friends. Go visit people. See how they doing. Talk to them. All right. That's once again I'm like Rob, Sons of Thunder. Again, it's my heart and prayer for Israel that they might be saved. I just want to say to all Akim, Akwa, Shalom, be safe. Take care of yourself. Keep praying to the Most High Yah. Hopefully these curses will come off us eventually. Keep praying for it, and pray for one another. All right? And on that note, Shalom. Enjoy yourself.